Hello, everybody, and happy Taco Tuesday. I love Taco Tuesday. If you didn't know this about me already, it is my favorite day of the week. I love it. Who doesn't love a good taco? I mean, I know it's one of these things. And by the way, this is so funny. So, little behind the scenes. So, I do YouTube videos every week. Every Wednesday and Friday, I publish new videos. And I got to a point pre-COVID and the whole everything shutting down. I got to a point where I was batching several videos at a time. So I didn't have to create videos every single week. I would do like 2 or even 3 weeks worth of videos at a time. That no longer happens. So I usually do them on Mondays. I'm hoping when the kids go back to school and we get like on a regular schedule that on Mondays I can batch way more than I have. So I did some videos yesterday and I still have hairspray in my hair. And now it looks like a prom, like a after prom hair, right? This is not prom hair quality. I'm not that good, but these little curls are like, hey, prom hair, aftermath. I know it's kind of, usually I'll try to like still style it and do all this stuff. And no, ain't nobody got time for that today. It was not going to happen for me. So I'm so happy that you're here because I have some really exciting news. And that is my friend and mentor, Amy Porterfield, has just released like open registration for her brand new masterclass. And I thought I would walk through the steps of how to get registered, why this masterclass can help you. Because remember, all of August, we really focused on how you can monetize your podcast with a digital course. And we had so many incredible stories come out of doing this, like these trainings. I did many trainings from how to make money with a podcast. And then there was 5 ways to do that. We also talked about stories from my personal experiences trying to monetize my show. And I talked a little bit about my path to where my business is today and the things that I've concentrated on through podcast episodes, YouTube videos, and Facebook Lives just like this. So I'm really excited because Amy Porterfield has taught me everything that I know about creating a digital course, marketing it, like how to sell it, like all these things that I didn't know you needed to do, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, because I went to school for marketing. I have a marketing diploma. It's actually sitting on my floor. I'm trying to decide, do you hang up, like if you have a degree, do you actually hang up your diploma? Is that a thing? Because a decade ago, when I got the thing, it's in this big fancy frame that my parents paid for. And I'm just like, it's sitting in the floor of our office because I'm looking around and I'm like, it doesn't really match like the feng shui of our office, because it looks like it would be like in a doctor's office or a lawyer's office or someone who's way fancier than me. And if I were to hang it up, it would have like this little skinny frame, because I'm like a minimalist in my design of things, which, let's face it, I don't really have a design of things. But I'm just kind of like, should I hang, like, what do I even do with this? It looks like it doesn't have wrought iron on it, but it looks like it deserves a place in someone's house that has a lot of wrought iron, dark things everywhere. Anyway, so I did not learn how to market anything the way that it actually operates online. Like the things that you do to market a podcast, market a digital course, market your business, your services, your memberships. I did not learn how to do that properly because it was not something that people were doing on a regular basis 10 years ago whenever I went to school. Actually, I guess it's been, oh yeah, ask the boys. I have the 4-year-old, he's banging at the door. I'm like, go ask your brothers. He's got goldfish. He's holding up his goldfish crackers. And he's like, can you come answer the door to open? Yeah, he went to his brothers. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is real life, right? Hi, Arian. I'm so happy that you're here. And she said, yeah, my master's degree is in a file. somewhere. And that's how I feel. Like I have my husband's, his came in, he has a master's degree, and it came in like one of those really hard envelopes that they're like, do not bend. Like it's something important in here. I'm pretty sure it's still in that envelope somewhere. And we were like, what do we do with this now? Right? Like, what am I even supposed to, are we supposed to display it? Like as soon as you walk into our house? Cause we both, I mean, my husband doesn't typically work from home all the time, but he's like, I don't know that I want to hang it up in my office. So that's funny. It's funny. But back to Amy and all the things that she's taught me, it has just blown my mind. The things that I didn't know from when I very first started kind of peering into the online space. I don't even want to say before I started, because I'm like a lurker. If you've ever seen that episode of Friends where like Phoebe is like lurking in the casino and like her and this old grandma are like playing the slot machines after each other, trying to see who's going to win the jackpot. That was me for a long time. I just was kind of the lurker on the sidelines, trying to see what everybody else is doing and what is working and what's actually making them money and what should like I do that they are kind of doing and what should I not do that they've done totally wrong. And I've been kind of stalking Amy for a while. She knows it. I've told her. I'm like, I'm just like creeping on all the things that you're doing because it all looks incredible. So without further ado, I'm actually going to show you. So this, you can actually go there if you want while I'm looking at it. But if you go to crystalprofit.com/Amy class, it will take you to this webpage. Hang on. I clicked shared on screen and it's like, what screen do you want to share? I swear one day I'll get it to where it's just like, oh, you clicked the right button at the right time and it all looks fantastic. That day is not today. It is not today. So if you go to crystalprofit.com/Amy class, this is what you'll see. And I'm really excited about this because I feel like I've attended every single masterclass Amy has ever done. And I am just so excited because she said that she's teaching principles in this class that she's never taught online in a masterclass like this. And I want to know what that is because I've seen all of them. And I think that she's taken different strategies and put a brand new spin on the approach of selling a digital course. And rightfully so, because if anything we've learned is this year is totally different and people are really looking for solutions online now more than ever in this era of most people staying at home, working from home, and looking for opportunities to learn a new skill or take up a new hobby. Or, I mean, for me, it's learning how to start a podcast. I have a course all about podcasting. So I'm going to pay attention to everything that she says on here. I've already registered. I've already saved my spot, but I wanted to show you what this was all about. So I'm actually going to go full screen here so you can see. Hang on, let me take off some of this other stuff. So I'm going to leave this down here at the bottom so you can see it's crystalprofit.com/Amy class. But what this is how to create and launch a profitable digital course from scratch, the 5 behind the scenes secrets to generate revenue year round. So once you go there, you just click on save my spot. And this pop-up box will be here and you can choose. If you want to go when I'm going, I feel like we're creating a party now. If you want to go, I'm going to September 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific. This is the masterclass that I've registered for. And I know that I already got my email, like it said I'm in, I added it to my calendar, all of the things. And then you actually get this workbook that she emails to you once you've registered. And again, this is free. I love this free masterclass. Y'all know, if you've been around here, you know I am the cheapest person alive and I love free stuff. So register for this masterclass. But before we get there, if you're like, okay, like what's this really all about? I had some conversations with Amy and her team because I wanted to know, like, well, I feel like I've already learned so much from Amy. What are some of the things that are going to be taught on this masterclass? And she said, I want people, entrepreneurs, whether you already have an online business or you want to pivot, like maybe you had, I hate saying that had, because that's just the reality for some people, right? They had a brick and mortar business and they were forced to take it online or to pivot everything, like all the ways that they operated in the past. And she wants to lead them down the path of being able to do more of what you love and less of what you don't. And when she said that, I was like, oh my gosh, like that is absolutely something I'm interested in because I mean, I've been doing this for a while and there's still things that I don't love about my business that I just kind of grit my teeth through sometimes week after week that I need to find solutions for. So I'm hoping that she's going to offer some wisdom whenever it comes to having an online business for more than a decade now. And I know that her and her team are always staying up with some of the latest trends and the ways of doing business and pivoting during this time of having a global pandemic and everything that's been going on in the world. Another thing that she said was we're going to be talking about how to find that 10% edge. And this was something that I really wanted to bring to my community because if you're watching this, there's a good chance that you have a podcast or you are in the process of creating a podcast or you've been thinking about creating a podcast. And a lot of you are very skeptical on whether you actually have something unique to offer your audience. And I want Amy to give you a confidence boost that your content is worth paying for. I'm going to say that again. Your content is worth somebody paying you for it. Yes, the content that you have on your podcast, there is actually a really good chance that you could take that information and spin it into a digital course where you can teach people how to do what you do because having that 10% edge, you may not think it makes that much of a difference, but it absolutely does. So I'm excited that she's going to be talking about that. And she's going to be sharing some awesome success stories from other entrepreneurs just like you and I who have gone on to make an incredible impact and make a lot of money. Because I mean, like let's just be real. I'm excited to hear these stories and I've already heard a lot of them before, but Amy always does an incredible job sharing brand new students of hers that she's helped take their business to the next level. So I'm excited and I hope that you go register. Again, this is what the page looks like whenever you get there. So go to crystalprofit.com/Amy class. And like I said, when you just click save my spot, I'm going to the masterclass on September 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific. So I hope to see you there. I hope that you register too. And I don't know, maybe we can make it like a fun thing. Like we'll all go together and say, yeah, I don't know, we'll come up with a code word that we can share and be like, oh, we're all in this together. But I'm excited. And I hope that you register. So again, it's crystalprofit.com/Amy class to go check out Amy Porterfield's brand new masterclass. And I hope to see you there. Everybody have a fantastic Taco Tuesday and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.